and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be our first episode of our Sunday series. This is going to be a series that I only post on Sundays. And if you didn't guess it already, yes, we are playing The Sims 4 Rags to Riches, but I'm doing the Mega Challenge. This is a lot more challenging than a usual Rags to Riches I play, so I'm excited to do this. I hope you like this video. I did another of my emotional drama storytelling while I show you how I made her. I hope you like it. It's still a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I honestly had so much fun filming it. But I'm done yapping now, so let's get right into the video. This is Emery Lane, with dark chestnut hair flowing past her shoulders and the deepest emerald green eyes you've ever seen. She's the kind of girl you might pass on the street and wonder what her story is. And oh, she has one. Emery left in the middle of the night. No goodbyes, no promises, just a heart full of hurt and a suitcase full of fear. She had spent too long pretending, too long making herself small in a world that never made space for her, until something inside her finally said, enough. She walked away from everything, the relationship, the house, the lies, no money, no family, no safety net, just her. Now she stands on an abandoned lot in Willow Creek. No walls, no roofs, just possibilities. She was once an aspiring doctor, someone who dreamed of saving lives and bringing light into the world. But now, she isn't sure where her destiny lies, or if that dream still belongs to her at all. Right now, it's not about dreams, it's about survival, about finding a roof, a meal, a reason to believe in tomorrow. Emery Lane doesn't know what comes next. She's scared, she's tired, but for the first time in a long time, she's free. This is the beginning of her journey, a story of survival, strength, and starting over. A story of a girl who still hopes not just to heal others, but to heal herself. This is Emery Lane, and her story starts now. Alright, y'all, so as you've already seen, this is our sim, Emery Lane. I'm so excited to be playing with her. I'm going to show you guys her outfits real quick. This is one of her everyday. I love this outfit. It's my absolute favorite. Her hair is doing this weird glitch thing. Don't mind that. I might end up changing her hair later. This is her other everyday. This one is going to be her formal. Girl loves red and green. Workout. Very, very nice. This is her sleep attire. I love this. This is so cute. This is something I would wear to sleep. This is her party wear. Very, very sexy with the gladiator sandals. This is her swimwear. Cherries. Oh, I meant to take off those shoes. Ignore that because I'll probably be going into Cass soon to change her everyday hair. This is her hot weather dress. I did 2 different outfits on some categories. This is her other hot weather wear. This hair is experiencing some glitches that I'm not liking. This is her cold weather wear. Another cold weather wear. And she actually has one more cold weather outfit because I couldn't decide. So there is this one. So this is our lot. We're starting out in Willow Creek. Willow Creek is absolutely one of my favorite lots for Rags to Riches, next to Brindleton Bay. So I want to go over the rules in case you guys have never played the Mega Challenge for Rags to Riches. I've never played it either, and I got the idea from seeing it online. So we're just gonna follow her around while I get to reading these challenges. I'm gonna let her get to this fishing spot so we can start our Rags to Riches while I go over the challenges. So she acquired the fishing skill. That is great because we're going to be needing that. But okay, I'm going to look over here and read some of the rules off to you. I'm not going to go over everything, but I'm going to go over everything that matters right now. So it's make one sim of your choosing. They can be young or a teen or up to an elder. I did young adult. You can turn off aging. This isn't a short lifespan, normal lifespan. You can do whatever you want. I think for right now, I'm going to keep it on normal. Move into the most expensive and empty lot in any town. I did not move into the most expensive. I just did this tiny little lot. I mean, I figured that doesn't really matter, but I mean, I can upgrade if I need to. Then set your money to 0. If you don't know how to do that, look at the helpful hints. I've already set our money to 0. You may not place anything on your Sim's lot until you have unlocked the mandatory steps for building a home. You are not allowed to place items outside of the walls of your home or use seeds, dang it, until you finish the outdoor building task, which we're going to go over in a minute. To make money before you are allowed to get a job, take advantage of things listed in the making money section. There's also a list of limitations below as well, since some things are too easy to take advantage of. Painting. If you add any Sims into your house after you start, before they can work, they must meet the work requirements. Before you own a bed, you must use public places to sleep. You may not place a bed on a public lot. That means our home lot too. Whatever cannot fit in our inventory, we cannot place on our lot. When you're... Oh, looks like the fish are too crafty. Girl, they ain't. Continue. When your friend level is full with a sim, which means maxed out, you may stay at their home one night every 7 days. While at their home for the one night, you are allowed to make and eat as many meals as you want to, but you cannot take them with you. You can rummage for food, garden public plants, or cook on an outdoor barbecue until you have built your home. You may purchase a tent if you have outdoor retreat, which I do. Yay! Making money limitations. Odd jobs are not allowed until you have completed the Get a Job challenge. Once you complete it, you may take an odd job once a week. If you're part of a club that can earn money by painting, writing, etc., you cannot keep any of the money made by selling these items until you have finished every main goal. You may, however, hang the paintings in your home or delete them all. Dust bunnies are not allowed to search for items. Boo. Money trees may not be planted until you complete the Reach Riches challenge. Before you can do things to make money with hobbies such as painting, writing, programming, you must be working in the career path. Okay, I'm going to queue up some stuff for our girl to do while I read along over here. Did I pick a terrible lot? I guess she can come fishing again. I fear I picked a bad lot for foraging. Oh no. Oh well, girl. Oh well, this is what we got to deal with. Maybe we will move. Maybe we'll move. Oh god. It's okay. We can always travel to places. It's no big deal. All right. So next thing is, you may not use the wishing well for money or skills at any time. You may not sell any items you have changed with the sim ray. You may dumpster dive for items once a week and cannot sell the items unless you own a business to sell them at. You may salvage them for bits and pieces to use. You may use the money making trash can, but do not take advantage of it and make over 200 each week intentionally. Blech. Do not ask people for loans or swindle credits. Okay, now we're going to go over the main goals really super quickly. Main challenge goals and the mandatory steps to complete them. Have a fully furnished home, at least 3 bedrooms, a kitchen, a dining room, at least 2 bathrooms, a family or living room, a study that with at least 1 computer, an outdoor garden, a pool. Mandatory steps to complete before building a home. You must have level 5 in the handiness skill and 3 levels in logic. Okay. You must pay a fine of 1,000 simoleons to the city for noise disturbance before you begin building. You can be adventurous. Outdoor building. Have at least 1 small area outside for your sim to spend in their downtime. Mandatory steps to complete before outdoor building. You must have your handiness skill up to level 7 and your gardening skill to level 5 before you can begin building or placing items outside. You must have at least 1 bedroom with a bed, a bathroom with a toilet, a shower, a living room, a kitchen. This can be 1 room, but you must have these basic items: fridge, counter, sink, stove, table, chair. Blueprints cost $500. Get a job. Congratulations, you can get your first job. Choose any part-time job you would like. You must have a starter home and have 1 of each in your house: bed, toilet, shower, sink, stove, counter, chair, fridge. Have a lifetime career. Okay, we will go over this when we get there. Other goals is get married, have a family, best friend. So let's go over these real quick before we jump right in. If you wish for your sim to settle down and have a spouse, there are a few things you need to do. Before you can marry sim, you need a starter home that must include a double bed, a dresser for them to hold their clothes, a completed bathroom with at least a toilet, sink, shower, or bath, and a mirror for your sim to admire their fine looks. There must be 1 form of each comfort and entertainment for your spouse, besides the bed. You must complete at least one successful date with them of your choice. You must throw a wedding party for each wedding you have in this challenge. This includes your family members getting married as well. When your partner moves in, take away any money that comes in with them as well as any items they bring. Your partner may bring any of their children, but you must have a room for them in their house to live in. Likes fishing. You can like fishing. Girl, do this one more time. I know you're getting bored. We're on our last thing. Have a family. To be able to have a family, you must at least have a starter home that must include a minimum, a toddler bed, nightstand, light, potty, one toy. The rest of your home must have a toilet, bathtub, a counter, a bed for the parents, sink, and fridge. Every kid you must max out all of their skills as a toddler before they can age up. To age up to a teen, a child must complete one of these options. Have 5 levels in any one skill and perfect grades, or 10 levels in one skill. To level up to a young adult, your sim must complete one of these options. Have 5 levels in any 2 skills and a part-time job, or 10 levels in any 2 skills, and then we must become a grandparent. So those right now are the main goals, and we gotta reach riches, have a home worth at least 100K, and have at least 1 million in the bank. So this challenge is gonna be challenging, and if I accidentally break a rule, I'll make sure to fix that, because this is a lot of stuff to keep in mind. So I'm definitely going to be keeping the rules up and glancing over and making sure there's something to forage right here, that we do that. So yeah, we're in the first week of spring. I do have 14 days per holidays. I am wanting to focus on holidays this let's play. I'm really wanting her to have fun and do all the fun holiday things that you usually do during holidays. So we're gonna have her dig some more, and let's see what our girl has caught so far. Barely crap. Barely crap. I mean, that's 325 simoleons, so we are gonna sell all these. Now, to place things on our lot, it has to fit in our inventory. And I know a tent, a cooler, and the portable shower can. Anything else, we can't. We cannot build until we have $1,000. That has to be completely wiped away. Then we are allowed to build. So it's going to be a little tricky. Yeah. So, and then we must have a level 5 in the handiness skill and 3 levels in logic. So we're going to have to figure out how to get our handiness skill up. Honestly, we might have to just buy some handiness books. So I think when we can make it, that's going to be a good idea. I'm just selling these without opening them because I know sometimes you can get it and it not even be worth crap. But she can rummage in trash cans. They did say we could rummage in trash cans. And at least we can use the outdoor barbecue. So that is also a plus, I guess. So our girl is going to be rummaging for trash. Get used to it, because, girl, this trash can, you're going to be inside of it a lot, my friend. A lot. So get used to it. Hopefully we got something good. I need to move my mic over. We got nothing! Oh my gosh. Well, at least we already have 532 simoleons. We're just gonna keep foraging and digging. And honestly, we gotta save up money. Like right now, I'd be like, oh my gosh, we can build the tiniest little shack. Nope, can't do that. Have to have $1,000 wiped from our funds before we can do so. But yeah. So this is honestly such a cute lot. One thing I do want to do is lot hop and forage everywhere. I really don't want her to just stay on one lot for too long, if that even makes sense at all. And I'm also wanting to visit the enchanted tree. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. But for right now, I'm having her rummage in every single one of these stinky garbage cans to try to get up some money. Now, I usually don't have my sim do that, so I don't even really know what we could really find, but I guess it's worth a shot. So far, it doesn't seem like she's finding anything. Honestly, this is such a pretty sim. I have same sim syndrome, which sucks. sucks, but I don't know. I really try. She's gonna harvest all of these. It did say we could forage on public lots and sell it, but we cannot make our own garbage. Garden, not garbage. We don't want to make our own garbage. Okay, so she's already very stinky. She's a stinky gal. We're gonna sell these items. So I'm not exactly sure. I wish it would honestly start raining. Is there any rain in the forecast? There is not. We are gonna have to have her go somewhere to shower. I feel like that's gonna be our best bet. And she honestly needs to use the bathroom too. So it looks like we are already heading to a gym. We are gonna head here, and then I would like to, this park looks really fun. I would like to head to a park, and then I want to come over here to the enchanted tree. But for right now, we are going to focus on her needs and get those up so she's not walking around stinky and pees herself. All right. Now, some of these lots you might have noticed in my other Let's Plays. I want to replace every single lot in the worlds and save files I play in. It's a bad habit. I know. Girl's gonna come take a bath. She deserves that. But this is honestly a save file that I saved from my teen pregnancy Let's Play. And it's just the very beginning before everything took place. So that's why you might see the same things. I might change some of the lots later in the Let's Play, but honestly, there's so many that we haven't even been to most of them. But yeah, so she is going to go to the bathroom, and girl's gonna take a bath. She's had a rough life. She doesn't have much going for her. She only owns the clothes on her back, and that's about it. We don't even know anybody unless she's already met somebody. Nope, we don't know anybody, so this girl's gonna take a nice bath. While we are here, is there, oh, there's nobody over here. We really need some food. We might have to make something cheap on the grill. Which looks like it's going to be grilled fruit. Oh, hot dogs. Actually, girl, come make some hot dogs, and then we'll just throw them in your inventory when we're done. And while we're here, we can forage. Foraging would help us get up a little bit of money since, yes, we are allowed to do that. So we are going to have her dig, and I'll skip out on fishing. So she's just going to look for frogs and dig. Probably going to queue up over her making a hot dog, and we might lose out on those. So hopefully not. I'm going to sit here and watch it and make sure nobody steals it. So she's running out here to make us some hot dogs. And then after she's done doing this, she's going to go forage. And then, I guess, do we just sleep on a bench? Put in inventory, grab yourself a serving. Acquired the cooking skill. Emery's new skill in cooking will allow her to prepare delicious, straightforward classics. Yum! The higher the skill, the more recipes become unlocked. She found a sunflower thingy and dug up a treasure map, which is awesome. And Emery found an emerald. I feel like we should keep it in sake for our name. But yeah, so she did leave her hot dogs back there. So hopefully they don't spoil and nobody takes them before we can eat them, because those were 13 simoleons. Perfect, girl. Eat your hot dog and put these in your inventory. We have a little bit left until they spoil. Okay, she's going to... Girl, that hot dog only got mustard on it. Now, I am a mustard fan on my hot dogs, but just mustard. And look at all these trash cans. Girl, get to rummaging. Honestly, we're probably just going to spend the night over here, or maybe even in the gym, but I don't want time to slowly tick by. So we're gonna have her rummage. Can you... Oh, you gotta go to that lot to rummage. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's take a nap, cue this up, and maybe she can get some sleep. We're already gonna need to shower again, which is unfortunate. So before we leave this place, we will have her take a quick shower. Time is not going to go by quickly, so I guess we just must have to sit here and watch her. Poor girl. Can you imagine sleeping out on a picnic bench in the middle of the night? I absolutely, like, would never catch me doing that. I guess if I was homeless, I would. But that is so scary, even for the little homeless people. I wish this would speed up some. So I guess I'm just gonna skip past all of this and I'll see you guys when she wakes up. Okay, our sleep meter is basically full. I'm gonna go have her run and take a shower because girlfriend's already stinky again, and I imagine our hot dogs are now spoiled. 1 hour, girl. Eat one of these before they spoil real quick. And then you can absolutely come and take a shower, but I don't want those to spoil without us eating it. She also has a treasure map, which we need to take around and dig. We'll sell those for 189 simoleons. And I guess we just need to wash these. Girl, no. Why will you not come and take a shower? Am I clicking on the wrong shower? I guess it's boys and girls bathroom. I guess my bad. She does have a treasure map, so let's have her dig for treasure when she's done. And then we are probably going to forage for just a slight little tiny bit. And then we are going to move on from this lot and go explore elsewhere. But for now, I'm taking advantage of everything that is harvestable. Oh, also, I posted on my thing about getting a Nintendo Switch 2. Did you guys ever get your hands on one? When it launched at 12 in the morning, I was on every single website, refreshing. I was in queue online at Walmart because I didn't want to deal with the crowds at midnight. I'm not going to go to a store at midnight. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm not that invested. So I was in queue at Walmart online and I fell asleep for like 20 minutes and I woke up and I was like, oh no, it went out of stock. I was so sad, but the very next day, my husband ran to Walmart. Voodoo doll, 950 simoleons. Are you kidding me? We can literally pay our building expenses right now and build a little shack, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to make it a little bit harder on myself for now, at least. But actually we can't because we have to do our handiness skill. So that will honestly have to wait. But anyways, my husband got off work. He went to Walmart and got his hands on a Nintendo Switch 2. I was literally screaming inside. Like, I didn't even post that night. I was supposed to upload and post, and I didn't. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have time to do anything. So I changed my schedule, so I hope that's okay with you guys. I wanted a little free time for me at night, and then also my kids are home on, and I'm having to like make sure they stay quiet while I film, like right now. So I hope you guys understand why I changed my schedule. I would love to post daily, and maybe when my kids go back to school, I'll be able to do so. I would love to do that for you guys. So she's gonna come and use the bathroom because I've been yapping for a while. And then after she uses the bathroom, I want to go to a different lot in... I'm honestly so scared. Guys, we have 2,151 simoleons. Like, what? So after she goes to the bathroom, I'm going to have her travel. I'm at 31 minutes, so I've got about another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to end this part because I'm trying to... I know some of you want them longer, and I do apologize for not being able to do that for you guys. It's just easier for me to edit shorter videos and get them up for you guys. All right, well, this is the lot I wanted to visit because y'all already know what I want to do. We are going to come view this tree. This very suspicious, beautiful tree. I wonder where it could lead. I know we've got to do this a couple of times. And of course, I'm going to get some screenshots of her viewing the tree. So she's going to view it a couple times more. We're going to cue this up. View the tree. Stare at it. Look at the butterflies. Listen to the birds. Now, I'm not exact. Okay, now we're going to water the tree. You are creepy. I don't quite like your outfit. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Mr. Pizza! Hi, Mr. Pizza. We're going to come and water the tree, tend to its needs, be a good tree owner, even though we do not own this tree. And then in the meantime, she's actually going to come dig and look for frogs. Even though we're doing okay on money, I still kind of would like to keep up on it. Compliment on leaves. We'll water it again. I'm going to cue this up and speed through it. She's like, wow, what mighty fine leaves you've got there. Chat about its roots. Give it another water and another view. Give it all the attention You know, never too much attention for a tree. Never too much. Discuss nature, explore. We'll wait to explore. We will do that in the next part. Hypno frog, that's great. Our needs are dwindling away again. We're gonna extract the fossil and sell all. I guess she's gonna go take herself a nap. Honestly, homegirl, let's go home and we can afford you some outside things. That way she can get a full night of sleep in her tent. Okay, let's go to here. Now we can get a tent because I know that fits in our inventory. And we're probably gonna be a tent for a while, so we're gonna get our homegirl a bougie tent. We'll get her this nice one. We can get her a bush. Wait, can bushes go in the inventory? I don't know if they can. We're gonna have to place this here and see. I know a cooler can go in her inventory. This nice pretty one. I know this portable shower can go in her inventory. No, yeah, this one. I know that can go in her inventory. And honestly, I would love for her to have a fire pit, but I am not sure if that can go in her inventory or not. So let's just see. I am not sure if this can fit in our inventory. Well, we're gonna try it. If it can't, we'll put it up. Okay, moment of truth. It can go in our inventory. Place in world. Okay, the bush has got to go. This can go in our inventory. This can go in our inventory. And this can go in our inventory. The bush will have to go, unfortunately. It cannot go in our inventory. Now, what about a trash can? Can a trash can go in our inventory? Yes or no? I guess we'll find out. And the mailbox can't go in our inventory, but it won't leave the lot, so. Okay, the trash can also needs to be deleted. Okay, that's okay, but everything else here, let's light a fire. We are not gonna go on 7 wild dates. I can't be bothered. She is going to have some cereal and she will go to sleep. I will probably, wait, am I allowed to have a cooler? You can rummage for food, garden public plants. Until you have built your home. Girl, put the cereal down. We're not allowed to have it. No. No. I mean, maybe we are, but I'm not going to risk it. We're just going to delete it. If you guys have done the Rags to Riches Mega Challenge, let me know. She did have 1 bite of cereal. I guess we could roast something, but if we do that, I want her to fish. And whatever she fishes, she can have. That's what I want to do. All right, you guys, this is where I'm gonna end it right here. If you like this episode, please give me a like, a comment, maybe a subscribe. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.